Ladies and gentlemen, today we will discuss if used C8 Corvette values are falling, and is it time to buy or is it time to sell your C8 Corvette? Hello everyone and welcome back to Brink of Speed. I want to thank you so much for pressing that play button. Today we are going to discuss the used C8 Corvette market and how it is doing at this point. But real quick before we do so, my thumbs up squad has been absolutely magnificent. Thank you guys so much for smashing that thumbs up button right when the video starts. But for those of you who are brand new to the channel, first of all, welcome to Brink of Speed. Second of all, if you don't want to press that thumbs up button until you believe the video warrants it, that's a-okay. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, we'd love to have you as part of the Brink of Speed community. So please consider joining us by smashing that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. All right, let's get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so let's get started on talking about the used C8 Corvette market, because I know this is important to a lot of you. There are quite a few who have reached out to me in the last 4 to 6 months, just trying to find out if now is a good time to buy a used C8 Corvette. And obviously the new C8 Corvette market has not been very saturated, but it is trending towards more saturation now. So I want to discuss whether that has caused the used market in the C8 Corvette to actually start falling. But also I want to discuss whether, if it has started falling, if that's an indication that you should buy or if that's an indication that you should sell. So let's get started by going straight to one of my favorite websites. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so as you see, I'm on Corvette Blogger, and this article will be linked in the description below. And I'm not going to spend much time on this article. I just wanted to briefly show you that Keith has put an article out about, has the C8 Corvette market finally turned? And obviously he's speaking to, has it started to fall and values starting to come down? Let's scroll on down, and what he's basically doing is he's talking about a YouTube video, and the name of his channel is Fourwheel Trader, and he discusses in very in-depth detail what has gone on with the C8 market in basically the last 7 to 8 months. And it's very extensive and very good. That's why I'm making the video that I'm making today, because I want to lay it out in more of layman's terms. Obviously, I will link his video below. Also, it is in this article, so you can just read this article and then you can go ahead and come all the way down to the bottom and you'll see down here his video, and you can click on that and watch it. But the key points that I wanted to make here is that there are a flood of C8 Corvettes on the market at this time. They're saying that there are 2,112 Corvettes on the market and the average price is $103,000. And then it's saying that a convertible is selling on average for $12,000 more than coupe. So you're getting about a $4,500 uptick on how much you've spent on that convertible at this present time, because we know the convertible is an extra $7,500. You add $4,500 to that, and that's $12,000. The other two things that I wanted to point out is that he's stating that the market has basically dropped about 4.2% since around July of 2021, which is roughly about $4,600. Now, is that something that you're really going to see in the market? Well, let's take a look. Okay, so the first place I wanted to come was Corvette World, because I want to show you that they have not really reduced prices that much. And as you will see here, you know, we're still looking at C8s over 100,000, and this is a 2LT, and it is, I believe, a non-Z51 for 101,000. Let's just check it and see if it's a non-Z51. Yeah, it's a non-Z51. It does have mag ride, but they're asking 100,000 for that car. Now, if you scroll down, you're gonna notice that they have one for 92,000. This car is a 1LT, as you can see down here, and it is a coupe. Now they have a convertible 2LT Z51, and look at that, $120,000. 2LT Z51 coupe, $105,000. Now it does have the extra Trident wheels on it, but it's just a 2LT Z51 for $105,000. And if you scroll on down, you're going to see more convertibles for $120,000, and then the C8R that they have down here is $130,000. Plus, if you look at the lowest priced C8 that they have, oh, there we go, 91. These are all 1LTs, and they don't have anything else really on them. They're just 1LT with, you know, a bone stock setup. And those cars we know are gonna brand new cost about $63,000 to $64,000. So Corvette World is still almost $30,000 over what this car costs. Now, as you know, Corvette World buys these cars from the individual for around $20,000 to $25,000 over what that individual paid, and then Corvette World marks it up $5,000 to $6,000. But I just wanted to show you those. Let's move on. And here we are on Auto Trader, and I went ahead and clicked lowest price to show you guys that. Now, there's a couple up here that are just premium ads. We have to get past those, and then we get to the lowest priced C8 Corvette, and it's for $80,835. This is a 1LT. It does have the engine appearance package. So this car looks like it is probably around 15,000 over, which isn't horrible. But my point of showing you all of this is pricing is really all over the place. So it's very difficult to even determine that these cars have come down $4,000 to $5,000 in price, because there's so many that are just all over the place. If you do have a low price, a lot of times these cars have high miles, but then you have things like this where it only has 204 miles and it's $87,350. Now again, this is a bone stock 1LT with the Trident wheels, so they're probably looking at about a $20,000 over sticker, but still, that's $20,000 over MSRP for this 2021 with 204 miles on it. So as you look through these, you're going to notice that there's probably a good reason why it's lower than you would expect it to be, or why it's higher than you would expect it to be, because of all the packages that are on it. For example, this is a Z51. It's still a 1LT. It does have the Trident wheels that has 7,600 miles on it, and it's still $87,500. This car, brand new, was probably around $70,000. So we know that this is still a $17,000 over sticker price, and it does have 7,600 miles on it. So I don't want to stick on this too long. I want to show you a couple other things before I get to my main point. Let's go to the Mannheim auction. Now, if you take a look at these, the MMR on this side shows what basically the starting price is at the auction for these cars. And some of these cars have almost no miles, like this one, 13 miles. This one has 6,100 miles, 1,000 miles. But as you can see, the pricing is all over the place. And if you look at Make Me an Offer, Buy It Now, those prices are really all over the place. I mean, this is 10,000 more than the adjusted MMR. This one is 15,000 more than the MMR. So again, these prices are all over the place. It's just one of those deals where people are not content with following the price of others. They think they can get more for their C8 like everybody wants to do. And so that's why all of these prices are all over the place. And one last place that I came to is Car Gurus, which I went ahead and did lowest mileage first on this one, just to see what your car would go for if you had super low miles on it. And here's where they start: 4 miles, 8 miles, 10 miles, 2LT, non-Z51, 99,000. I mean, these cars, this car right here was probably $67,000, $68,000, and they're asking $98,000 or $99,000, almost $100,000 for it. So as you can see, these are still all over the place. And to my point of whether you should buy or sell in this time, I would definitely say that this is a seller's market still. And if you own a C8 Stingray and you want to get all the money for it, I would say put it up for sale now. Try and look at these pages that I've gone to, everything except for Manheim, because most people don't have access to that. But look at all these other pages. Put yourself somewhere in the middle. As you saw in the beginning, it says the average price is $103,000. So try and price yourself in the average area or below average, and you'll probably sell pretty quick. Is it a buyer's market? I think if you do the right amount of research and you find something that is truly an amazing deal, then yes, you could find a really good used C8 Corvette at still above MSRP, but maybe you're willing to pay $10,000 or $15,000 over MSRP, unlike most of these cars being $25,000 to $30,000 over MSRP. So that's really going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I guess it just all depends on what you have, what the miles are on it, how you price it, how well you market it, if it's going to sell quickly or not. Obviously, there's 2,100 C8s out there for sale, and it's probably going to take some time for a lot of those to sell, and a lot are not going to sell because we still have prices above $150,000 on some of these cars. So if you are still determined to buy a used C8, again, do lots of research and you may be able to find yourself a really good deal in today's market. But if you're wanting to sell your C8, now's the time to do it because the market is trending down. 4% is very difficult to see, but it's going to continue to trend that way, in my opinion, until things happen with the Z06, and who knows what that's going to change in the marketplace. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helps you in your decision to buy or sell a used C8 Corvette. If so, give me a big thumbs up, leave me comments down below, share this video with your friends and family, and ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, if you don't want to miss a single one of these videos, to hit that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys out on the road.